Whenever I see someone on LinkedIn post that they got a job in security, there are two things that go through my mind. Number one, congratulations, you got a job. Great for you, you'll be able to provide for your family. But the second thing goes through my mind is, great, another person that's going to make everyone's jobs more difficult. So why do I think that? In my head, there have always been two groups of people. There are people who are trying to get the work done. They need to complete something. They need to finish production. They need to process data. They need to get something done. And there are people who get in the way. And people in security are always the people who get in the way and trying to make things more difficult. They put extra security like passwords. They make you remote into remote computer for extra security, use some kind of weird web portals, keys. They just overcomplicate your work and they're making your job more difficult. I did a previous video where I went in depth into different security measures that I think do nothing but ruin productivity. They do not help any actual security, they just get in the way. And today I have two more things to add to the list. What are they? Number one, putting warning in front of an email saying that it's an external email. What don't I like about it? Well, it completely ruins email preview. When you use your phone and you go through the messages, there's usually a preview that's generated, first couple of lines of message. And those lines now say it's an external email. Now, the person I am, I always read all emails. I open them and I see the whole content of the message. I don't rely on previews, with some exceptions. On weekends or on vacations, those are the times when I like to scroll through emails and just see like, hey, are there any emergencies? Did somebody email me that I need to take care of something right away? And in that situation, I don't know what the emails say. I see the first line says external email, external email, external email. And that information doesn't really help anyone, in my opinion. You know, just because it's external email, you have to be careful. Doesn't mean you have to put extra text in there. And then on top of that, that's probably going to mess with the duplication in litigation case, because now one copy of an email is going to have that header on top or extra lines of code, and the person who sent it will not have it. Sure, it's unlikely that the emails from different companies will need to be duplicated like that, but there is always a chance, and now we have different versions of that email. So another thing that IT companies started to do is block remote control over computers, over screen sharing, like on Teams, for example. This is the exact problem I had a few weeks ago, where I had to log into client's computer and load data into their review environment. There was a DAT file, OPT file, there was a lot of steps that had to happen, and client wasn't technical enough to do it themselves or even to follow my instructions. They just want it done, right? So I logged in, so we did a screen share and I saw their computer, but I was unable to take control over that computer to perform my tasks. What did we have to do? Well, we had to find another screen sharing solution, so that we had to go to Zoom, which happened to be not blocked, but at the same time, I didn't have a subscription for it. I only had the free version, which timed out after 40 minutes. And so there was absolutely no point of blocking remote control on Teams when there is another workaround available. We could have used TeamViewer, we could have used Zoom, we could have used something else. All they did is they wasted my time and client's time. So as you can imagine, that experience left a lot of people very frustrated. I wasted a lot of time trying to find a workaround, and a client wasted a lot of time waiting for that workaround to be figured out, and we obviously had to bill them for all this time because it was their IT who blocked their access. So anyway, those are the two things I want to add to my list of security features that do nothing but ruin productivity. As far as my first point is somebody working in security and it makes me think all they do is ruin people's days, please leave me a comment and tell me I'm wrong. I want to be wrong in this situation. I don't want to keep thinking that people in security do nothing but ruin people's days, but it's just what it is in my head at the moment. Anyway, thank you for checking out my rant. I'll see you on the next video.